Hi, I'm Mara, and today we're going to talk about how to put on compression stockings. I know this is a challenging thing for a lot of people, and it's so critical for managing your swelling. So today I want to talk about the techniques that I use to make it as easy as I can. It's never going to be easy, but we can make it less bad. The first trick I always do is I like wearing gloves. These are gloves that are specifically made for donning compression stockings. The brand is Medi, but you can also use gardening gloves, dishwashing gloves, something that has some grip and some friction on it, because it'll help you be able to hold it better, and it also keeps your fingernails away from the stockings and away from your delicate skin. So, starting with, this is a 20 to 30 stocking. I like to fold it out so the white silicone dots are on the outside. I think that, well, the dots are designed to give you more friction, so getting the friction out of the way when I'm trying to pull it up can help. Some people like to bend over, some people like to bring their foot across, whatever way works best for you to be able to get down to your feet. Next, I'm going to pay attention, where's the heel pointing compared to where my heel is. And I like to just go little bit by little bit. So I just get my toes inside, and I'm going to slowly, little piece by little piece, pull these stockings up. I don't like to gather up the whole stocking in my hands, and I'll show you why later. It's too much compression, it's too difficult. So I just pull little bit by little bit. When I'm using these gloves, I don't even have to pick it up. I can just do a little bit of slide, 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 slide. Or I can go in, get it, pinch and pinch, pinch. And just little piece by little piece. It's never easy. Once I get my heel in the right spot, then I'm on a roll. But we can make it much less hard. Just little bit by little bit. When we get to the top, fold that down. We want to make sure it's as high as we can get it without interfering with bending the knee, and we want to make sure it's smooth all the way around. You might even put a finger in and just kind of make sure it's lying smoothly. Adjust so that there's no wrinkles or folds anywhere on the leg. If I have a bunch of wrinkles or folds like this, it's going to dig in. It's going to hurt. I don't want to deal with that. So we just kind of smooth it out. Smooth it out. Now, for taking stockings off again, because I'm going to show you a few techniques. The technique I've found to be easiest for taking stockings off is to peel it off like a banana. I'm just going to pull it inside out. So just peeling, peeling down, peeling down, peeling down, and so on. One gadget that a lot of people have found helpful is called the Medi Butler Off. Medi, M-E-D-I, Butler, B-U-T-L-E-R, off. Get the stockings off. We kind of use this spot here like a shoehorn. I'm going to slide it down, get around my heel, and push it the rest of the way off. Makes it so much easier. Now, to demonstrate what I was talking about earlier, where I was saying that you want to make sure you have it. So right now, I have 2 layers of stocking. It's got some difficulty, but it's not too bad. If I were to gather it all up into my hands like this is as far as I can stretch it. It's too hard. I can't deal with it. So I only want to do a little bit at a time. I want to show you one other gadget that a lot of my patients have found useful, and that's called the Medi Butler. The way I use this guy is I bring it up in my lap, take my stocking, make sure the heel of the stocking is pointed towards the back of the loop. I'm going to spread this around and around. Just kind of bring the whole thing down. Scooch it down. Scooch it down, scooch it down. Oh, there's the heel. Let's make sure the heel's in the back. Looks good. I'm going to go a tiny bit further. There's my toes, there's the heel. We're in good shape. So now I put this on the floor. For mine, we've tied a little bit of strings or ribbons so that if you're not able to reach all the way down, you can use these, but you have better control if you're holding onto the frame itself. We get your toes in. Make sure that your heel ends up in the heel and that your toe is aiming right through the middle. We're gonna push down. Make sure my heel doesn't get caught. I need to make sure my heel comes forward enough that I can get through. Pull on up. And that's so easy, I'm gonna have to adjust to bring some of it down. I pulled it up too far. So I get the top band where I need it, and then I work out these wrinkles. Another gadget some people find useful is just a friction pad. This is the Juzo Slippie, I believe. And you can use that to kind of adjust how it's doing at the toes. So if you need a little more space at the toes, or you got the heel sideways, it's another gadget that works if you're not able to get your hands down to your feet. So these are just a couple of gadgets that exist for helping you put on compression stockings and techniques that I think make it easier to put on compression stockings. If the stockings feel good once they're on your body, then that's a good sign. If they hurt once they're on correctly, definitely make sure you tell your therapist. They are not supposed to hurt. They're supposed to be nice and smooth, challenging to get on, but once they're on, they should feel good, comfortable, solid. Hope that helps. Take care. Self 5.